Hello, everybody. Welcome to my studio. My name's Robert, and I had previously started trying to do podcasts before, but I didn't have my camera hooked up to where you could see me. Now that I have it figured out, I've deleted a lot of the stuff that I recorded. I want to start over fresh. And the first one I want to start one is with this one right here, Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. Uh, this young man is most of the reason why my girlfriend and I split up, and I'm going to explain things to you so you can understand them by seeing me and what I say. And if anybody has any kind of comments and want to argue with me, bring it because I have all the facts. I have all the facts. But anyway, at the time this Kyle Rittenhouse stuff was going on, there was a lot of tension going on in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And at first it started out as protests. It did. I grant you that it started out as protests, but uh, the unrest was sparked by the police shooting of Jacob Blake, who was left paralyzed after being shot in the back on August 23rd, 2020. This is where everything changed. And Jamie Evans, I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Jamie Evans is stupid. She's ignorant. She wants to spread lies about this young man that aren't even true, not even by the closest. After after the riots started, um, I'm sorry for all the noise. I live in an apartment, so if you hear something, it's because you can. It's easy to hear. I'm sorry, and I apologize. But anyway, um, there was a guy in Kenosha, Wisconsin, a gentleman. He owned three different car lots, and one of them was vandalized. And Kyle Rittenhouse and a friend of his had went to go to Kenosha, Wisconsin to defend the other two, to protect the other two so they wouldn't get damaged. Well, it ended up, three people ended up attacking Kyle Rittenhouse. He ended up killing two and wounding the third. Well, he went to court and he was found not guilty of murder, and in self defense was what it was. I mean, too many witnesses on everything. I mean, he was found not guilty. But yet, my ex's daughter seems to think that he just went across there during a protest and killed two people and wounded a third and got away with it. And that wasn't even the case. When Kyle Rittenhouse went to Wisconsin, it was because of riots. And Jamie Evans, like I said, she's stupid, man. My ex, Dawn Ostrander, she didn't have a clue about anything about Kyle Rittenhouse. She didn't know nothing other than what her daughter told her. Yeah, she's scared that when they go to these protests that another Kyle Rittenhouse is going to come out and start shooting them. That's stupid, man. Because that's not why Kyle Rittenhouse, when he didn't go to a protest, he went to a riot. Big difference. And this is why I'm not understanding how people are so stupid and spread lies like this to get people so messed up. Jamie, you're stupid. Jamie Evans, you are stupid. And I'm going to tell you that. It's the honest to God's truth. You're stupid. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't do any of the stuff you accused him of doing. And Dawn Marie Ostrander, when you sat down on the edge of the bed, I tried to tell you, man, that Jamie was telling you lies. I mean, you guys aren't going to admit it now. Even if you did do the research, you're not going to sit back and say, you know what, we were wrong. We were wrong the whole time about the whole situation, because I guarantee if anybody comments on this, I guarantee everything I'm saying is 110% accurate. There's nothing you could say that would be justifiable for the things you said to me and didn't believe me when I was trying to tell you the truth. And the saddest part about it is my girlfriend, she sat there and said, okay, I'll check into it. I'll read into it tomorrow while I'm at work. Well, the next day came. I didn't get no text. Normally she called me on lunch, no phone call. So I kind of figured something bad was happening. I kind of figured her and Jamie had done stayed up and talked bad about me all night and figured out I'm just gonna dump him after everything I've done for her, man. After everything I have done. It's really amazing. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. My mom had gave me a $5,000 check. I kept 1,500 of that, and I gave her 3,500 because her bills were a lot worse than mine were. I had won a $5,000 lottery ticket. I split it right down the middle with her, and that's not counting all the other $1,000 winners that I've won. I split right down the middle with her. Ask her how many car payments I made for her when she was out of work for as long as she was, when I carried the weight of all of us, me and her. I made paid rent. I made her car payment, my car payment, put food in the house. I did it all on my own for months. But yet she just wants to throw me away because of her daughter and what her daughter says. It's pretty disgusting, man, how you can't stand up and be your own person after everything I've done for you and say, you know what, this man's done too much for me. He's too much. I can't throw him away. He's done so much for me, especially, when she tells me that she loves me for 5 years, man. Tells me, and then you just end up doing stuff like this. Yeah, people, I did. I goofed up. She wouldn't let me have any friends. I wasn't allowed to talk to nobody. Nobody, not a soul. I wasn't allowed to have people come over and hang out. Nothing. So, if we have sexual issues like we had, I mean, it was getting pretty bad there because she's driving around telling me how I hurt her when I go inside of her. Now, who am I supposed to talk to about this? Am I supposed to talk to Justin, one of her sons, or Jamie, her daughter, or Joe, another dipshit, idiotic, um, political idiot, so to speak, I guess. Should I talk to any three of her kids about our sex life? Or maybe my son? Should I talk to him about our sex life? So what am I supposed to do, especially when she don't talk to me herself? Huh? What am I supposed to do when she don't talk to me herself? So what I did was I decided I just wanted to ask a question to somebody. Somebody was supposed to be a female, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I totally regret it, but it is what it is. I didn't have nobody to talk to. I sat down with Dawn the night that her and I were, or the day before her and I broke up, before Jamie and I got into it about Kyle Rittenhouse. I sat down on the couch with her, and I pinky swore with her. I told her, I said, Dawn, I love you too much. You're not worth losing. I don't want to lose you. I want to stay here. I'll figure everything out with you, even though our sex was like totally awful. I mean, it was bad. I wanted to stay with her. I loved her. She meant that much to me. I pinky swore with her. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, how much are you going to tell somebody that you love them that much by doing stuff like that? It's pretty sad, man. And then she just ended up just dumping me because of her daughter. That's really strange, man. Really strange. Yeah, I'm not perfect. That's the only mistake I made during our whole relationship. I've never beat her. I've never raised my voice, but maybe twice to her. A little over 5 years. I always made sure she was first sexually. Always, other than if she was drunk and then she wouldn't be able to perform and she'd have me do it, which wasn't very often at all. But yeah. And then this Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. This right here. It's sad, man. It's sad how pathetic people just spread lies about people that are so untrue. And if you did your homework, your mom and I would have never broke up. All you had to do was look and see what I was saying to see that I was telling the truth. I'm not allowed to have my own opinion. But yet, as much as I've done for everybody in that family, especially you, Jamie, when you were down and out and crying, coming over because you didn't have money to make ends meet, and I'd dip in my wallet and hand you cash, not ask for nothing back. Did it for Joe too. I did it for all you sorry ass fuckers, man. And now you want to try to steal money from my mom too. Come to think of it, because of this stuff at the trailer court, getting the security deposit back that you didn't write, my mom did, and then you tricked her into writing the check. Come on, man. Come on. Enough is enough, man. You want me to move on from you? Stop doing this stupid shit, and I will. Give my mom her money back, and I'll leave you the hell alone. I will. I promise. I don't want nothing to do with your scuzzy ass. Stealing from an elder, and then you want to report me for elder abuse? Kiss my ass, stupid bitch. Sorry for cussing. I don't mean to be saying it, but that's the truth. It really makes me mad how they want to try to make me look like such the bad guy when they don't stop to take accountability for the stuff that they've done to put me in the position that I'm in. No accountability whatsoever. I'm the bad guy. but I know what really happened. I know what's really going on, and I just let the world know. So whoever thinks I'm lying about Kyle Rittenhouse, come on with it. I'll argue with you all day on this. But anyway, this is it. I think I've said enough. Yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. If anybody has anything to say, please feel free. Bring it on. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I'm ready to go. This is going to be my new hobby, podcasting. Honestly, I would love to run for president as a independent because I know what would fix America. I just need people to listen. I have all the answers that would save America, not only America, but the American people, man, everything. I know how to get minimum wage up to $25 an hour across the whole board, man. I know how to do all kinds of magical shit, but I just need people that will listen. Well, y'all, I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.